They're gonna be in that ass, bro. I've been busy. That's my grades up. Nigga got a whole 40 something in the class, man.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense will get the first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Play action. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of the 49. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here. Oh, it's a fumble.
Yo, this game is bullshit, man. You just saw
to
it.
keep possession of that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. Now the connection takes it to the 11. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Trying play action. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays. That was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arkansas's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Jackson will throw. Fires left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's a return from midfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw it his way. So he's showing you right now he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Fires it down the seam.
Oh,
again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That shit too. Get the fuck out of here.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the pressure. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Porter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
That's the worst game of ever.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That's number 15 on the year. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense with
that was
possession.
not the first ball I threw, then it gave him
the 27.
I knew I was going to
Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now here, 2nd and long.
Just left hand.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Came
through like a shot, knocking down for a loss of 5. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 2nd down here, we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in the zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. He intended to.
He got it. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now, and he takes it for a score. Touchdown time. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going. What get
I verse all young
The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Fires on the move. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down for 24. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And that's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes it past the marker. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's going to fire to the left. Touchdown, Bama! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll run play action. Going for it all. Pulls it in down the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line. But 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville.
Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with 1 play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
1 play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling right and going deep. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Lets it fly. Got his man on the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the punishment has been extended. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the returner is stopped. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on first down from the 30. Right back to the well. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Great job by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes a man miss. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Push down for the tackle. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery.
Grabs it inside the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They'll run it on the counter. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Floats it out in space. Crosses the 30. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball trying to float it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing more of life into this team. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Hey, good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of it.
Makes a grab for a big play. Breaks into the open. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cooks. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooks. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They'll try to run for it. He gets enough for the 1st down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab down the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking left. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama. That one puts them in. Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Jackson will throw. Keeps looking downfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Jackson going to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fit it in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness.